So for our first preparation of the Media Coursework production task, our film called The Art of Distraction, we found out from our first trip to London for the filming that we really did need to prepare a lot, because for the first trip we didn't do a storyboard. We didn't really write down anything for definite. We just had ideas in our heads which we thought, oh yeah, when we get to the place we can do this, we can do that. And I personally had quite a lot of unrealistic ideas of what we could achieve. So I think the first trip we went up there was wasn't very good, but it was at the same time, because we were able to learn a lot from it. So for our second trip, we were able to prepare so much. So we did all the storyboards, wrote down all the shot lists, all the equipment lists, knew the locations where we wanted to go, had everything in mind. So that really helped when we were filming for the second time. And when we got to London for the second time of filming, we straight away knew what we were doing, went to Shoreditch, and we found this nice little tunnel sort of bit near the tube station, which had lots of graffiti nearby, and we thought that was really good for using like a dystopian sort of location in the city, which we were planning on going for. So for this part, we set up the tripod, the cameras, made sure they were all in perfect focus, and we just went from there. I'd say one of the hardest parts for filming in London was the busyness. Like the areas we went to, we probably, like, most of them were fine, but when we were filming the tube station shots, that was quite tricky because obviously, apparently you're not allowed to film in the underground without permission, so we had to be a bit careful with what we did filming on the trains and everything else like that, because we didn't want to get in trouble, so we just had to watch out for what we did. But all in all, the second trip was much more successful, and when we got back to school we were able to put them all onto the school computers and look through all the footage, and it all looked really good. The starting bit of the opening scene that features the character Ray Carter is Tom. Like, he filmed all of that bit, which was really good, and he got his stepdad to be Ray Carter. So they used the office in their house, and Tom took some of the school equipment home on a weekday and just filmed it all then. And I have to say, from the stuff they've got, it is really good. I think they did a really good job of that, so that was really good. And so that's pretty much it for the filming, but the editing was the big chunk, and we all did lots of different parts, which was good. So the title card, and looking through all the primary research we did, so looking through all the videos and just information about production companies, really kind of opened our eyes on what we needed to include, because before I wouldn't have thought about the ident or that stuff. It would have just gone over my head. I didn't think, oh yeah, we should include that as well. So especially the title card, actually, at the start, where it shows what age you are, so the BBFC, I think it's called, it's called that, the BBFC title card, that was actually quite easy to do. So all we had to do was go onto Photoshop for that and find a template from another film with the same age rating, and then for the name of that film we would just cut out and stick on our name over the top, but we had to make sure it was all similar font so it didn't look amateurish, and made sure it didn't stand out because of the bad editing. Luckily it didn't, so that was all good. And the ident, this is what the Charlie did in our group. So she went through YouTube and found royalty-free clips, and she found the one with the light bulb, which was really, really nice, really quite crisp and clean, and it comes in and out of focus, which kind of helps with the focus for productions of our team name, which was quite handy. So that worked well, which was good. But for the main part of the editing, we did all of it on Premiere Pro, the software. So, I mean, we did a preliminary task at the start of all of this, before the coursework actually began, just to kind of give us all a bit of a, this is how you use it sort of thing, like a tutorial. But, however, saying that, there were videos out there on YouTube of anything we needed to learn for independent research, that sort of thing. Anything that we did get stuck on, we were just able to look on YouTube and find it. So that was good. I have to say, for the editing part, I don't mind it, but I think with more stuff we do, I should get a bit more confident. I'm not as confident as the others with the editing, just because I find it a bit confusing. But with saying that, the videos I watched, it did help out quite a bit with that, so that was very good. And for the title cards we used, that was on After Effects, so that's also run by Adobe, I think it's how you pronounce their name. So they own lots of other little things like Photoshop, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and After Effects, that was really confusing. And that's the part Tom did mostly on his own, I have to say, because he did very well in doing it. It was just really confusing of how to do it, and I know from like a fact, he took like a while to figure out how to do it, and he was watching videos. But I mean, the final edit he got was just fantastic. So hats off to him, really, you know. But all in all, I'd say this whole reflection of our production task, it's been a bumpy ride in some parts. So, for instance, After Effects, that was a good one. That took a while to learn for him, and as well the first filming session we did was a bit, oh, it looks really bad, I don't think we're going to be able to do a good job. But I mean, we really did stick at it, and we kept on going. So I think all in all, as a team, I mean, we could have worked a bit more efficiently, but we did really well in my opinion.